75% off. It has been a Christmas wonderland of discounts for holiday shoppers. But how about for retailers? Well, it's been more like bah humbug for them. So how much lower can prices go on the day after Christmas? We'll tell you. No doubt about it, it has been a dismal holiday shopping season. A recent survey shows a whopping 81% of consumers cut back on spending in December. That's despite unprecedented discounts that appeared right after Thanksgiving and in some cases before. How are retailers staying afloat, and how low can they possibly go after Christmas? Joining me this morning, corporate cost-cutting expert Jack Lyles. Jack, thank you so much for joining us. No doubt about it, it has been bleak out there. The shopping season for retailers has not been good, but some have suggested that the day after Christmas could be the new Black Friday. What do you think about that?
I think it's really more of a calendar issue than anything else. The one good little thing for retailers this year, later in the season here, is that this day after Christmas is a Friday. Most of us are not going to be working that Friday, so it is a Black Friday-like shopping. It is a Black Friday-like shopping day, so
right.
they'll have this little post-Christmas surge that may be a little larger than they expect, but it's mostly due to the calendar.
But I was out there, a lot of people were out there sort of looking around, and I noticed that in some cases, things were 75% off well before Thanksgiving. So my question is, how can retailers make money? Maybe more people are in the stores buying, but the profit margin is slimmer, isn't it?
It's very slim, and that's a lot of what our small firm does is help retailers focus on their costs. Particularly, we like to look at the big T's: transportation, technology, telecom. Those are very expensive but negotiated costs that retailers have. We work with them to help trim those costs down so that they can, again, help their margins stay healthy by spending less to do business.
Right, but if you're 75% off before Thanksgiving, or say just right after Thanksgiving, I mean, how low can you go? I mean, what's in store for holiday shoppers out there?
It's tough. I mean, 75% off is a big cut into those margins. And think about, too, starting tomorrow will be the big returns day as well, too.
Sure.
Returns bring up a lot of issues for retailers. Of course, they don't like to have to refund money back, but there are also a lot of issues around how easy they've made the return process. And there's a lot of opportunity for retailers to deliver a good customer experience to those customers who do have returns, whether they're mailing things back in from online purchases or going into the store. So a lot of opportunity there.
Well, there's also people out there who are going to be spending their gift cards that they get today on Christmas, right? But from what I understand, those gift card sales don't show up for a little while, right?
They may not.
Yeah.
They may not. It's different for different industries and different specialties within the retail market.
So what's the outlook then? I mean, it has been so bleak on so many different levels, and not just for retailers, but for everybody. So 6 months from now, a year from now, how does it look for retailers?
It's tough, and it's about scalability, which is a technical term we use usually to talk about how companies can grow. In this case, I think scalability may apply to how well they can sort of readjust their models to a smaller set of consumers. So that's a lot of what the focus is on, and this year is going to be cost discipline, managing those negotiable costs, bringing your model down to fit what the marketplace is delivering.
Cost discipline sounds like a good buzzword.
It is.
Jack Lyle, cost-cutting expert. Jack, thank you for coming on this Christmas Day, and Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks. Merry Christmas.
Thanks so much. A security scare at St. Peter's Basilica